good, everyone? Just got back from classes. I don't even know how to zoom. My fault, guys. I have no idea how to zoom in on this camera, but just got back from lunch as well. I got some ice cream and it's snowing outside. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm sipping on a bubbler. If you guys like bubbler, let me know in the comments. But this flavor, watermelon smasher, you know, it's pretty good. But I just ate some ice cream, like I said, so this isn't really. It's pretty sour, but it's not terrible. Personally, my favorite is the pitaya berry or whatever it's called. Pretty gas. Let's talk a bit about the markets because I'm going off on side tangents right now. Let's recap what happened today. So, you know, it's funny because right in the last clip, if you guys didn't really listen to the last clip, I encourage you to go back and actually listen to what I said. I talked about how the technicals looked great. We were kind of choppy, and then let me show you guys. We were kind of choppy, then we shot up above our key levels of 5, 10, 13 that I mentioned. We started closing above, and then on Monday we shot up, and then we retraced back to kind of the highs of 514, which I did mention again, and then we bounced off that. So that's a clear breakthrough, bounce, a breakthrough, retrace, bounce back up, right? And this is essentially what we're just floating higher and higher. If you guys recall, I talked about buying contracts right before close, right? Let's take a look at that. So I bought contracts at 66. Okay, so there's two contracts actually I bought. Originally I planned on buying 2-day contract calls to swing, and I was like, nah, it looks way too bullish, and I'd rather just pay less for a contract and just take the loss if I actually lose. So I ended up buying these contracts that expired on the 5th. I sold it for a $2 gain, which I just wanted to get rid of before market close, and I ended up switching to these calls that expired today. I only bought one, so not plural calls, but I bought this call at 66 cents, sold it this morning at 202, and I was still sleeping. So it was pretty good to have that just swing trade. You know, I don't really swing often, but I was really confident with yesterday's close. It was really, really bullish, and as you can see, I mean, the market clearly agreed because we gapped up pretty hard, and I was able to sell right at open. Crypto, you know, talking a little bit about that. Bitcoin's right around 95, 96s, and we're trending right under 100. It's really interesting. And what is it a sign of? Clear consolidation right around 90s, right in between 90s to whatever. Like, we're clearly consolidating right around the 95,000 area, and we're either going to see a break up or break down. My guess is we're going to see a strong break up. Like I said, either we're going to get a strong break up or a breakdown, and once we see it, it'll probably be too late. I'll probably pick up the camera next time, probably finish this video now. It's a lot more talking this time, probably not as interesting because I'm not filming glizzies and my eats, but you guys can get a bubbler, I guess.
The next day.
Guys, the day has finally come. It's Thursday. I lost a shit ton of money today. Now, a shit ton of money might be a bit of an over-exaggeration. I did lose a lot of money, so definitely just not a great day. Looking in hindsight, I'm not surprised that I lost money today just based on price action. But could I have lost less money? Could have been a small loss today. It could have. But, you know, if I look over the past few years of my trading experience, it's really been just consistent wins back to back to back, and then it'll end with a bigger red day, and then maybe I'll climb up again and then have a big red day. So when I say a big red day, I'm just slightly down on the week. You know, I've been at it for so many years that when I make a lot of money, which doesn't happen too much, but when I make money, I don't think too much about it. And when I lose money, I don't think too much about it, at least now. I'm sure there's some crazy statistic if I actually like kept track, but whenever I lost money, a lot of money on a certain day, the next day, it's like a 90% chance I lose money. So I become a little bit on tilt, pretty emotional. So I'm trying my best to, you know, just take it easy, disassociate, and come into tomorrow neutral, because like I said, a lot of times I lose money the day after just because I'm greedy. I'm shooting for a crazy gain the next day to try and recoup my losses in one day, but you know, obviously that's a recipe for disaster. So I'm gonna just, you know, take it easy. Tomorrow's Friday. Hopefully we can do good. I'm gonna probably post this video after trading tomorrow, so we'll see how we do tomorrow. Hopefully it's a bounce back day. I'm eating some cereal. Sorry you guys had to hear me slurp that because it's pretty nasty, but and a banana, and I'm about to go play some basketball again. Pretty ugly loss today. If you guys want to know what I traded, I'm not mad about my positioning, but most of my trades happened, I think all of them happened during this time frame from market open to about like 10:30. So as you can see, just really unfavorable price action. And like I said, not surprised that I really lost money. A really popular saying that applies to, I think, my trading career and honestly life in general is that when it rains, it pours. And that's just an analogy to momentum. I think in life, a lot of times when you go on this winning streak, you start to win in a lot of facets of life. And then when you go on a losing streak, it seems like everything is going against you. You know, you lose one day and then this happens in your life and then this and this and this. So a lot of aspects of my life is based off of momentum. It's how you change and react to adversity. And it sounds a bit corny, but it's true. So I'm going to try and be defensive tomorrow. I'm going to play defensively in terms of trading. I'm going to do my best not to let this momentum shift from this loss carry forward and permeate to Friday and then next week as well. So hopefully we can bounce back. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm going to finish a cereal. Going to go hoop with some friends and then get some work done. But yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. What's up, everyone? Currently it's Friday, December 6th, 10:50. And yeah, about 2.5 hours into market, I decided to pick up the camera because I'm gonna actually get out of bed and I gotta go to class, or I gotta go to school to do some sort of class group project with my group. So I'm gonna have to get out of bed and actually be productive. So you know, the second I get out of bed, I'm probably not gonna want to pick up a camera. So I'm just gonna do it now. Like I said, I've finished trading about an hour and a half ago. You know, in the last clip I talked about having a really red day. You know, just wasn't a great day yesterday, but I talked a bit about how I wanted to bounce back today, not let that momentum shift sway me into this like negative cycle where I'm losing again and again and again. So we had a nice green day today. It wasn't a crazy green day, but like I said, I'm playing defensively and you know, I'm just taking what I can get. So today I ended up trading Nvidia. You know, in hindsight, it wasn't the strongest name to trade. You can't tell I went long on Nvidia, and these rectangles are irrelevant. I just put it on the chart because I entered way below there. But I was in calls kind of close to open, and I was kind of playing this 14450 resistance or support on Nvidia. You know, we were kind of bouncing off that level and we were kind of opening close to that level, and I was inherently bullish. Why? Because, you know, yesterday we had some downside, but we're in this environment where it's fully buy the dip, and I'm fully confident of that. I mean, we can see that in Qs today, but any dip will get bought. Now I am trading 0-day contracts, so I completely understand, you know, we can have another day where we chop, we can have another day where we dump, and in that case I would lose, but I'm not holding my position for dear life, just assuming that we're going to pump, right? So if we did end up dumping, you know, so be it. You know, there's opportunities the next day. So I'm not like full porting, I'm not praying for a miracle and fully adamant that we're going to go long every single day because of this bias that I have, right? I recognize that taking it day to day, there can be price action like yesterday where I got kind of screwed over. I was like, you know, it's a Friday, 0 days in play. Why not trade some names that I like? And I liked Nvidia. Why? Well, I just thought it was relatively strong. I mean, we were holding this support level at open, and you know, I've mentioned it a few times. I think there's a lot of room to go, and Nvidia is obviously a riskier name, which means it's more volatile, which means gains, you know, if we go upwards, the gains are probably really strong compared to the indices. So ended up going long kind of close to open, got my take profit. Again, I wasn't super aggressive, and I'm glad because as you can see, you know, the last 5 contracts I had, I ended up stopping out of it about down 15%, but again, I'm still up because I sold most of my contracts up here because I wasn't too greedy. But really glad I sold. As you can see, we ended up breaking through that support level and then just retracing back to this kind of market open area on Wednesday. So, you know, a pretty big dump today on Nvidia, which is kind of surprising considering how strong Qs are. Maybe there's news behind that. I'm not too sure. Again, I probably should be doing my due diligence with that. We had a good day today. If you guys want me to be more interactive with my trading, you know, sometimes I can see how it could be a bit more entertaining where I do live trades, where I pick up the camera before I enter a trade and then give you guys a recap. But, you know, if you guys want that, leave a comment. If you guys like the video, please leave a like. Please give me tips on what I should do to improve. As you can see right there, yeah, pretty shitty, guys. A lot of chips, some ramen. It's down bad eats. I told you guys, when I lose, I gotta eat like a bum. But today, probably not gonna eat ramen, so that's gonna be good. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video off here. I'll catch you guys later.